For those of you who don't know me, my name's Tim Silfies. I was born in Bethlehem. I grew up here, and I went to Liberty High School, where I was the president of the Grenadier Band, which I joke is my only political experience at this point. I live in Bethlehem now as well. I grew up around television, which is what kind of shaped the way I look at the world. My parents met at the local PBS station. My mom, some of you may know, Shelley Brown, who was on Channel 39 when I was a kid. And now she's at the State Theater, where she also does the Freddie Awards. My father's Kerwin Silfies, who he is a television director for World Wrestling Entertainment. So that's clearly a difference between the Freddies and the WWE, but they have both shaped me in various ways. So I ended up going into television as well, where I was in TV journalism for 15 years. I started at the Fox News Channel, where I spent a long time. I started kind of in the bowels of the building, printing scripts and running around at 3 in the morning for the anchors. And I ended up growing my career there. I worked for some people like Governor John Kasich, Greta Van Susteren, and then after that, John Stossel for a long amount of time. And Stossel, that was when I really started to hone my beliefs about government in general, but also a lot about economics, which is a lot of what we're going to be talking about today. The power of individual freedom and free markets, and how they can really generate prosperity. So after that, I co-created 2 shows for Fox Business Network as well. So it gave me a real grounding in the economic philosophies we're going to be talking about today. And it also, I started during that time, I saw the slow, well, not so slow actually, kind of rapid decline of the way government operates, the severe polarization in the country, and the way that the two-party system, I saw it sort of start to break down and not really work for us anymore. And it was after that that I became the business reporter for 69 News here in the Valley. And I spent, I had seen these things at a macro level at Fox, but then working at 69, I saw every day, talking to entrepreneurs and people around the community, the way this dysfunction in Washington, it left the mess for all of us, just broken, dysfunctional government. So that's when I decided, I talked to a lot of people who, I kept hearing the same refrains, that people wanted more choices, people wanted independent voices in Congress and elsewhere. So I decided to try to give them a chance. So I'm looking forward to talking today and meeting some of you hopefully later. Thank you very much.